Hello, hello.
Hey, man.
You see me and hear me?
Yes, I do.
Assalamu alaikum.
Aleykümselam. Is it Amjad?
Yeah, I'm John.
Okay, cool. Zeba's here as well. That's cool. I've texted with Zeba back and forth, and it is apparently 1 a.m. for her right now. She's in Australia, in Sydney.
Oh, wow.
So she's joining in super late, which I super appreciate. And there's Leon.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice. Good
I
stuff.
made it.
Good stuff. Yes, I'll just wait for a couple more minutes to see if anyone else joins. First live call, which is super cool. I'm also recording this, so we just have our live calls in the classroom as well. This is super nice. Amjad, but I see you're in the car right now.
Yes.
Yes. Are you on the go?
No, I'm parked up.
Okay. Nice. Where are you calling from?
So I'm in England. I'm based in Manchester, but right now I'm in Cheshire. It's a design outlet. So I'm here with the missus.
Okay, cool. Greetings to the missus. Cheshire. I only know Cheshire from all the cold calling that I was doing in the UK.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was.
That's a nice area.
You said that right now, right? And I was like, that's how you pronounce it. Because I was reading it on my dialing software. I was like, Cheshire. Super weird. But yeah, how are you? Have you been born and raised in the UK?
No, so I was born in Germany, and then moved to UK 2008.
Dude, now I remember your introduction.
Yeah.
I actually said take care, not that you get stabbed in the UK.
No, it's a lot better now. It's a lot better now.
Okay, that's good to hear. That's nice. Dude, wait, am I mixing up people? Were you born in Aachen?
No, I was born in Kortzing.
In where?
Kortzing. Bad Kortzing. It's like 30 minutes from the Czech Republic border.
So far in the east.
East. I was born there, and then we moved to Berlin, and then then to London.
That's what. How did the East German people accept you?
I was the only brown person there.
Yeah, I know. I had a couple events right at the Polish border, and I remember a friend of mine stepped on some glass at the beach, and I had to drive him to the hospital. And I was like, yeah, okay, I will have to leave. Let's go to the hospital. So I drove to the hospital with a huge van. We had this huge van. I parked outside and I just had to wait there. I was waiting for my friend. He's inside. I'm waiting in the car. And every single person leaving that hospital and entering that hospital looked at me as if I was the last piece of scum on earth. It was amazing.
That's how it is over there.
Yeah, it is wild. I mean, the buildings as well, they look so depressive.
It's very old architecture.
Yeah.
It's like
Soviet
time.
Architecture.
100%. Soviet inspired.
Oh, that's cool.
John, by the way, I don't know if this is only for me, but I can hear everyone twice through you.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, there's a slight echo.
Just for the recording, so we're not...
Is it better now?
Testing.
Yeah,
it is.
Okay, good. Yeah, dude, the Skool settings, the interface looks nice. And by the way, there's also a huge reason why I wanted to do the live call immediately. I wanted to figure out how this stuff works. So they have this own interface, and apparently you can set up hi-fi audio, but hi-fi means you hear yourself as well. So that doesn't make any sense. Yes, but that's cool. This looks very easy to use, and Skool is a pretty nice platform. Yes. Have you guys gone through the courses yet?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's cool. Andre, I think he's from Aachen, if I'm not mistaken. You must be from Aachen. Feel free to use the chat if you can't join right now. Good evening, friend. Yes, you can also use the chat. I have the chat open as well. You can just yap stuff in there. That's not a problem. And before I yap further, though, I want to actually share screen. Just go through a couple things, and then we can get to your questions, and I can share screen and go over your questions. That's going to be nice. Yes. So you're seeing my screen, I assume, strongly assume.
I've lost audio. I don't know what happened.
You've lost audio.
Yeah, but you're lighting up on my screen, so I'll figure out from my end.
Yeah, I can still hear you. So
You can, okay, good. Amjad, this is your problem, man. Like, this is clearly a you issue.
Is it just me that's lost audio?
Yes.
I don't know. Like, can you hear me?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I
Well,
think that's
try
it.
again. Try again. Let's wait for our friend. Yes. Okay, Amjad, are you back? Yeah, okay, you're back.
Yeah.
I can see
Yeah.
you. That's cool.
Yep.
That's cool. All right. Yes, I quickly wanted to go through this talk just to like get a couple things clear as the first live call thing. It's probably going to take less than 20 minutes. Just want to go through this real quick. Yes. So, Lead Arc Skool community. We have opened this up probably less than a week ago. We have like 70 members now, which is super cool. And there is a reason why this stuff exists. So both Leon, which you can see like he's right here for me right now. Leon and I run a cold email agency, and we've gotten pretty good results. Like we've had SaaS companies get pretty nice results, book meetings with like very big companies. Other clients are actually like getting a lot of their revenue from our cold email system. And in short, we've noticed that this stuff just works, which is really cool. So then we also realized, not only does this work for these clients, it also works in general. You just literally have to change where you're targeting the system to get leads. And our goal with this Skool community is literally to give you those systems to run it yourself and get our help while building it up. That's pretty much the entire thing. And with that said, let's actually start with a quick introduction. So, Leon, if you want to go ahead.
Yes. So I'm Leon. I run mostly the appointment setting side in this whole business. So John is doing all the cold email stuff. I don't really get how it works. I just work here, but it works. No, but as soon as the responses come in, I do the whole appointment setting to actually get the meetings. And that's also why I made the course. And yeah, I mean, I've been working in sales for a few years now in all sorts of industries. It's been amazing. And yeah, now we're sharing all of this to see how other people use it.
Yes. And one important thing about Leon is, how old are you, Leon?
I'm 22.
Yes. I love this about Leon. He's 22. And he just has the skills. It's super nice. Like, goes to show, I mean, this could be interpreted wrongly, but number is just age is just a number. But yeah, with that said, let's keep moving along with me. I don't know where you guys found the Skool from. Some people from me, probably from other platforms where I've been on as well. Some from YouTube, etc. But yeah, my name is John. I'm now 26 years old, and I've been doing this for a couple of years now. I've started cold email because I wanted to get clients for myself, and then I figured, I could just send out more emails, and then I would get more leads. So I used my main domain and just sent out like 500 emails or something a day. And then it didn't work out. And I was like, why does this not work out? And from that point onwards, I have been cold emailing. Literally. Like I was on a walk. I remember very well, like I was on a walk talking to myself on my phone, just recording voice memos. And then I literally, if there is a rabbit hole in cold email that I haven't found yet, I would highly doubt it. Like I would actually highly doubt that rabbit hole exists. So yeah, since then I've been running this stuff, and a couple months ago, Leon and I merged into Lead Arc, which is now the agency that we're running, and yeah, it's pretty fun. And with this thing, you basically get all the fundamentals that we use every single day for free, and it will basically stay free for you, which is pretty cool because you've been one of the founding members, which we really appreciate. Most of the stuff is live now, but there's more coming, specifically the Cloud Code stuff, which is super cool because I don't know how you're running email right now. You're probably using Smartlead or Instantly or something like that. Is that correct? I'm just looking into the audience right now. Like, are you running cold email right now? Yeah.
For me, no.
Okay. Oh, wait, let me open up the chat. He's from Aachen. Yes. Still figuring stuff out. Watch the course, yes. Okay, cool. No worries, because I'll tell you how it usually looks if you run cold email. So usually you would go into these like email sequencing tools, do everything manually, write the copy manually, get the email, like the prospect list manually, get all the contact details manually, all the inboxes set up, etc. That's over pretty much with the way that I use Cloud Code, because I simply every single day I sit here in front of my Mac and I'm just in Claude and I just tell Claude using Whisperflow, I literally just tell it, start this campaign. And then it starts the campaign. And it has all the skills and it knows exactly how I write email copy. And then it just does things. So that's coming up. So you can just literally copy paste that system and use it for yourself. Yes. With that said, as soon as I think it's already like I already did this, but I wanted to do this when it's live, but it's pretty much about to be live. So now the community is paid and it starts at like $49 a month, which is not really important for you per se because you will get it for free anyway. But if you have people you want to refer to, so as soon as you like see that this actually works well for you and you want to refer people, you can refer unlimited amounts of people and you will actually make money off of that, which is pretty cool. And they get all of these systems which we have paid with sweat and blood for. They'll get it basically for a couple bucks, which is quite cool. Yes. So in light of this being a community, there is a certain way that I like to run things, and Leon as well. Like we don't really like if stuff's like too rigid and it's like too German. I don't like I am German to some degree, but I don't like it if things are too German. Maybe my beard gives it away, but I want to build this on the go. So it's gonna be a team effort. We're just like we'll put stuff in, we'll get feedback from you. You'll say, well, this part isn't that clear, that doesn't make any sense, or I don't know what to do with this new course that you gave me. What does it even mean? We'll literally just build things based on your feedback, and we'll remove things based on your feedback. So you are very much invited. You're very much invited to leave your feedback in the chats, and in general, just chat around. Like use the chats, post your wins, post your questions, or just talk with other members if you like to, if that makes sense. I don't really want to stand in the way of that. If some partnerships emerge out of this community, go ahead, do that. Absolutely not a problem at all. And in general, if you have questions, especially if you're starting out, I would assume you have the most questions. We're here every day, and we will respond to solid questions with personalized videos. So we'll literally sit down, take your question, open up Tela or Loom or whatever, right? Record the Loom video for you and send it into the group again. So you can actually get immediate answers to your questions, which is quite nice. And you have access to us throughout the week. And yes, that also, like for my German friends, that also means on Sunday. So that's, yes. And once a week we have this very chill live call. And it's basically like we'll have these sort of documents where we have like way fewer bullet points, like today is the exception, but we'll just keep you updated on what's coming and what we've already done. And you can ask more questions after that in the chats or straight if you have your camera on, as we have right now. So, but very important, this is super important. This is also like for all the people that are going to watch the recording of this, right? This is super important to me personally, and Leon as well. Please, for the love of God, do not write AI written posts into this community, because I will literally, like, before I kill myself, I'll definitely make sure to kill your post and get you banned. I'll maybe give you one chance, like maybe. If the post is half solid, I'll maybe give you a chance. Otherwise, I will not. We will, like today, someone joined the free trial today, and he immediately posted his offer in the group. And Leon sent me a screenshot. I'm like, yeah, ban him. Just like ban him. Fuck that guy. Yes. AI is for work, especially if you use agentic AI, meaning that it actually gets shit done with like API requests and whatnot. It's not for talking to people. And I like, as a personal anecdote, I've seen so many people in the space absolutely ruin their reputation because they wanted to AI optimize their content and the way they interact with people on the internet, just to have like more scale. but they essentially ruined their reputation at scale. So that's not really the way. Yes. Another thing, don't do cold outreach. Like, we love cold outreach. We're sending so many emails every single day. We love cold outreach, but do not do it inside of this group. Yes. If we catch you doing that, it's a lifelong ban. I don't think it's worth it. So yeah, that's that. Yes. I briefly touched this before. If you bring more people, let me actually zoom in. If you bring in people, your friends, whatever, you will get 40% recurring on anyone you bring in once their paid plan starts. And we will increase the prices to an ungodly level. Like, right now, it is way too cheap. Like, for the things that you're about to get, it is way too. I actually I just realized I forgot to give you a couple more insights as to what you're gonna get. It's ungodly cheap right now. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I'll show you a couple things in a second, and then you'll understand. But yeah, if you get people in, you get 40% recurring. And how do you refer people? Oops. So this is your Skool thingy, right? And this is how you see this stuff. So this is a different community, but I'm an admin, so I don't see our community as you do. But basically, if you are in our community and you click on settings, you immediately see this. You just copy paste this and you send it over to friends. That's basically what you do. Done. Let me go back to the other one. Dude, Mr. Producering so hard. Cool. Yes. Inviting people. Actually, let me share screen again because I have to show you this. Like, what will you actually get? I almost forgot the most important part. Yes. So this is how our current about page looks. So we have this video explaining what you will get. But if you haven't seen this yet, because you remember and you probably don't go on this page that often. So you will get all of those courses, like for like cold emailing, appointment setting, cloud code, etc. Like our exact workflows in skills for cloud code, so you can actually run this using AI without any AI stuff, because I despise AI stuff. You get email scrapers that use Google Maps, LinkedIn, and the internet to get leads, like actual verified contacts, not bullshit. I hate bullshit. Actual verified contacts at a 60th of what you would usually pay if you went with Apollo, Prospeo, Lead Magic, whatever else. Like, we use the same systems that they are using, but without their markup. So you pretty much get it at costs, which means that right now, I think if I pull anyone from Google Maps, I think 1,000 contacts with valid emails cost me $6, which is nothing. And if you go with like LinkedIn contacts, a little more official people, right? I think one email costs us 0.8 cents, like 0.8 cents, not a cent, 0.8 cents. It's nothing. It's literally nothing. You'll get access to that, which is quite cool. And already, like the $49, it doesn't make any sense. It already doesn't make any sense. On top of that, we have a database of like 800 million plus contacts. Right now, I'm trying to figure out if I can legally give you this. So I'll have to see. But as soon as I figure that out, this is a fucking, because you don't like, you have the entire LinkedIn database in there. And LinkedIn is only half of that. LinkedIn is like 430 million people. It's only half of the database. And then you have more, which is super cool. And this is at least 25K, because you also have like PitchBook. If anyone knows PitchBook, you have access to that as well. Wild. And now, my favorite part. Let me actually stop sharing for a second, because this is important. Yes. So we have been running emails for a long time now, and we've been pushing crazy volume. And with crazy volume, you will get so many responses that you will at some point ask yourself, like, how the fuck do I manage this? Especially because like everyone says you have to respond to leads quickly and all of that stuff. Like at some point you'll sit there and you're like, how the fuck do I manage all of this? We had the same problem across multiple clients, and then we just built our own software. And it's called like Outbound OS. It's basically a master inbox. You get all of the responses from every single inbox in there. You have full on templates and whatnot. And Leon also recorded a full demo as to how that works on our Skool thingy. And it's also already in the appointment setting course, right?
Yes. So there's a full video. It's about like 15, 20 minutes long. I showed you the entire software, how to use it. You can get access as well because you're in this group now. I just need to figure out how to do all of that. So there will be a point where I will send all of you a DM if you're interested, and then you can log in and use the thing. I don't know if you want to preview the video or whatever you want to do, but
Yeah.
essentially it's made so that you can respond to all leads with all channels within like 5 minutes. So you get the speed to lead, right? All the follow-up sequences, you have an overview of your scheduled meetings when you mark them as like no-showed or canceled in case someone doesn't show up. You have the follow-up in there as well, a nice dashboard for insights. So you can run your entire appointment setting from that place. We use that internally, and we just decided to give everyone in this group this software as well because why not? Because
Like it's so good. Like it's hard to describe how good it is. You have the master inbox where you have like all of your reviews. You get notified on the mobile. It has a mobile app, so you get notified on the go as well. So you can immediately respond to leads. You have like an AI that's going to give a specific response back to that lead based on the information that it already has about your own business. And it actually works well. Like it's not like this bullshit AI thing. It actually works. It's like super nice. And then you have scheduled meetings inside. So you can immediately book meetings from that platform as well. And you have insights to see which campaigns perform best. It's wild. And by the way, yes, this is also free for you. For other people, it's $49, but I still think this is a no-brainer. So you still get access to this for free. You just have to DM or link. Leon will DM you with that. Yes. On top of that, yeah, it's heavily moderated. You get weekly calls. You get the daily Q&As where we answer and record custom videos for you, and there's no AI stop, and the price will increase hardcore at some point. But I just wanted to bring this up because I think it's super sick. Yes. Yes. And that's pretty much it for the presentation part of this. If you want to refer people, I would highly recommend you do because I think it's a no-brainer, especially at this price point. But with all of that said, I want to go into your questions. Yes, everything is awesome. Zeba is hyped. Zeba is in Australia. It is 1 a.m. for her, and she's here. So I do appreciate this hardcore. But let me share screen again to go over your questions, if I manage to do that. Man, I'm super hyped for this. I'm super hyped. I'm actually super hyped. Did I share the right screen? Yes, I did. Boom. 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 Announcements? Yes. Yes. Is this legible for you guys? Like, can you read this? Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. We can go, like, Leon, we can answer them together. Like, I'm fine. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, Zeba, how do I overcome price objections like these, like in these cold email responses? I recorded a Loom and sent it. It was 2 minutes going over. Yes. I can. Okay. The Loom was going over a brief 15 seconds intro. Who is it for? Our goal, solution, offer, pricing, CTA for call. I can provide more context. Just let me know if you need more. This isn't my budget. Hi, thanks for that, but it's not for me. I wouldn't want to engage in a retainer-based option. All the agents and companies in my client acquisition systems work on a performance basis. It just sits better for me. Thanks, Ryan. Okay. Leon, do you want to have a go at this?
Yeah. The main thing, if you open the first response, if someone just says this isn't in their budget, what we do, what I recommend everyone to do, is just leave it at that. There's no magic script that you can write that will magically sell them. If someone doesn't want to pay your price, that's totally fine. Right?
Yes.
Like chasing every lead just because they said, oh, this is too expensive. You should say, okay, thank you for your time. I wish you all the best. And that's it. And then you move on to the next lead. That's a simple answer.
I agree.
Yeah.
I do fully agree. Especially another thing, actually. Zeba, is this the same Loom that you sent me via DM? If you can quickly answer. There you are. Hi. Did you say yes?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it was actually the same Loom.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you got the feedback that I gave you on that Loom video.
Yeah, I got the feedback.
Okay. Yeah. So implement that, and then another piece of feedback, because I see like you've tried to like hide his identity, but I clearly see he's an online coach and a content creator, which is fine. Like this is actually very good information. But this
Wait,
online coach,
oh my, bro, I was sleep deprived.
it's all good. It's all good. So this online coach, right? Is he big?
Yeah.
Like, does he make money? What kind of online coach is he?
Oh, okay, I can screen share if that's fine.
You can also
To
tell me
show.
like, whatever is easier.
Oh, because I forgot. Because it was like a couple of people that
Ah,
responded.
okay. Okay. Well, then answer this question, please. What kind of online creators
Yeah,
are you reaching out to?
I'm reaching out to just like mainly like fitness coaches because the testimonial that we have, it's like of like someone in the fitness space.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the main people. But sometimes we reach out to like other coaches.
Okay. Okay. I can tell you straight up. I can tell you straight up. If your prospect list has 1,000 fitness coaches, 999.5 of them are broke.
Crap.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it's fine. Like it's just what it is. But I think your main issue with this, like, how do I? We could have ended the question here. How do I overcome price objections? Just don't text broke people.
Yeah. Mm,
Just
true.
stop texting
Yeah.
broke people. Like life is gonna. You have no idea what expects you on the other side of this. Like it's so much nicer to text people who have money.
Yeah.
Like before any,
Damn, that's I should have already known.
just go so high up market that you almost get scared. That's probably the right amount. Like that's probably the right targeting.
Yeah, I was thinking it was the targeting too, because it doesn't make sense because I've sent cold outreach before and like where people just like straight away they book a call where I didn't even have to send a loon. Like I'd offer to send a loon, but they'd be like, nah, it's all good. Let's just book a call. And they just jumped on a call.
What kind of targeting was that?
Well, the biggest person I got was I don't know if you're familiar with this person. I didn't know who this person was, but you know Bassem Zia?
I've never in my life heard of that person.
Yeah, okay, but he's just some like random influencer who's like apparently somewhat big, but
Okay.
like that guy just like jumps on a call straight away, and it makes sense because he has money, but these other people don't. I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the wildest thing. Like everyone on planet Earth has problems, and some have money to solve them.
Mm,
It's super interesting. Like everyone has the same problems, but some have money to solve them. So why would you text
yeah,
those that don't have the money to solve them?
true. It's
Is-
because I've been scraping leads off of Instagram, and I've been using like Appify.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I think that's the wrong way to go about it. I should just do like the suggested way, which is go on Apollo, uh, LinkedIn, because those people typically, I think, they have more money. I guess if you filter it correctly.
Is there like a specific type of business that you want to attract, or is it like, yeah, I'm just like trying out still?
To be honest, I've just been going with coaches because of the testimonial. It's like someone in the fitness space, so I thought it would make the most sense to target people in that niche because the testimonial is relevant.
Okay. Is it a testimonial or some?
It's like for one specific person.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll just like reach out to rich people, no matter the industry. Figure
Yeah.
out who has
Yeah.
money, go after them, literally.
All
What are
right,
you
bet.
selling again?
Selling. Not this is not myself. It's for another person. They're selling X management, so it's a bit like difficult because it's I don't know how the mechanism would work. Like selling X management to coaches. I don't know how that could benefit them in getting more clients. That's like my honest belief. Like I don't see how that could help them.
There are a lot of people that offer X management in general.
Mhm.
How big is their X?
Like the testimonial.
No. Like of your client, how big is their own Twitter account?
Their own Twitter account is from the last time I checked, it's like 20K, 20,000.
That's decent.
Yeah.
That's
I
decent.
don't know the exact numbers, but it was in that range.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably figure out like who's actually active on X and who would benefit of having more followers on X, and then just reach out to them. And that could be literally like could be so many industries like commercial insurance brokers or private equity firm owners or whatever. Like there are a lot of businesses that are also or business owners that are also on X. Like people actually use social media. I've no idea if you've been to the public transports recently, but everyone is on their phones. So
Yeah.
I'll literally just go after people that have money and that would actually benefit off of having more followers on X. Because I think
Mm.
fitness influencers are best served with big Instagram accounts. I would just guess.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's what I was thinking too. So
Yeah.
I was just like, I didn't know what to do, so I just did something. But yeah.
Something's better than doing nothing. But I think if you just literally change the targeting, we can have a chat about this, by the way. Like as soon as you have started on actually doing this, because I know it's late for you right now. Feel free
Yeah.
to just make a post, literally, just in general. Just write something. Just tell me like, hey, I just created this list. Can you help me with X, Y, and Z?
All right, bet. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Of course, that's cool. Yes, wrong chat. Bad. By the way, you guys have to tell me if someone texts in the chat inside of the Skool thingy that we have, like this Zoom replacement, basically, because I don't see it.
I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Let me cover. Do we have so many questions? Holy fuck. Okay, let's speed run this. This is gonna be good. Christian Kubiak. I think he's also German. I'm not gonna lie. I think he lives somewhere in the middle of nowhere, also in Eastern Germany. So, what search to use? Okay, what to prepare? How many scripts? Budget for email outreach? How many outreach daily? Yes. I remember. All of these questions are covered in the courses, so I'll not go too deep into this. But yeah, because I would just redundantly talk. But all of this is literally available in the courses, and more of that. So that's pretty cool. Find out what cold emailing, how much knowledge email sent. Yeah, we have a lot of beginners, but that's fine. That's cool. We also have some that are doing more, like Zeba in this instance. But yeah, that's cool. Second question. Let me just jump over you, Zeba, for now. Matthew, and then we have offer and cons. Okay, that's cool. Let's start here. Got one question on the warm calling script. Let's say someone replied to the cold email asking for the video. You send the Loom Plus SMS and call within 5 minutes as covered in the course. They pick up, they know what it's about, but they say, I'll watch the video first and then we can talk. They either don't want to answer questions at all or they answer but won't commit to booking a meeting yet. I know this is so good.
Yes.
What's the exact move here? Do you push for the booking anyway or just say no problem, take a look and let the follow-up sequence do the work? And one more, any plans to cover actual sales calls with price? Since the prospect already watched the VSL before the meeting, we'd love to see how that call looks when connected to the Soul system. Leon, bro, have a go.
Yeah, so this happens all the time. That's completely normal because people don't have time. They don't know who you are. They're going to see your email, see a video, and then not click on it. The whole point of follow-up is to keep reminding them and keep bothering them until they watch it. So there's two ways this can go, two ways that I've tried it. So either you literally, the simplest way is you ask them, okay, when do we have time to watch it? They say tomorrow. You say, okay, I'm going to call you tomorrow again. Okay. They say yes. You've set a time frame. You're going to call them again and they know. That works 9 out of 10 times. It's really simple. The other thing you can do is just start like engaging them in a conversation. So the first question that you ask anyways after the introduction is how are you currently handling X, like whatever you're selling. You can just ask that. They give you the objection, you just sidestep it, you ignore it. They're like, I haven't watched this video. Fine. How are you currently handling this? They're going to give you a response, and then you're in it again. And then you can keep going, and then they don't need to watch the video. And you can even say, okay, well, you still have time. Let's schedule a call 2-3 days from now as like a, oh, I don't know the English word. John, what's Platzhalter in English?
Placeholder.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have like a placeholder meeting that you book a few days out, and you say, okay, well, I sent you the invite already. Before the call, just make sure you watch it. It's 5 minutes. I'll see you then. That's the easiest way. Like, you don't have to argue back and forth with them. Just sidestep it. Just ask them a question about their objection, completely ignore it, and keep the conversation going. That's how I do it every time. It just works. Yeah. And the second part of the question about the sales call, I mean, we're gonna see, like, if a lot of people want to know how the sales calls go, then we're probably gonna make lessons on that. That's kind of the plan that John already mentioned. We're gonna shape this to whatever you guys want. But the sales calls don't really look different from any other ones. They're just easier. If the people have seen the videos, it's extremely nice. Like, I've had calls, they're 30 minutes long. I spent 25 minutes asking people questions. And then I asked them, so you already know what we're doing? They said yes. And then you just go to the price. It's so nice if you do the video right.
I think that's a good point, actually. I think the VSL is a huge part of the outreach that we usually do. We also tell clients this every single time.
Yeah. Even when you, in the appointment confirmation, I made this like the second last lesson in the appointment setting thing. What you do after the booking, you have this confirmation email that you send, right? Like, that the meeting is booked. And you link the VSL again as a sales, like, a explainer video, and urge them to watch it before the call.
Yeah.
And almost everyone does, and your sales calls are going to be much, much simpler and easier.
And VSL is also, I'll lean out of the window and I'll genuinely say like VSLs increase response rates because every single person will Google your domain. And if you have domain forwarding set up on your inboxes, they will land on your website. They will go through the entire website once. They will check out your socials. And if you have neither a website or a VSL or socials, you'll probably not get responses. Actually, like, now that I mentioned this, we should probably add a couple courses on how to actually get the VSL ready because we have some resource for that, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much covered, but we could go in depth and
Is
give
it?
some examples.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Also, as a like side point to this, if you notice that you keep getting the same objections about trust or some part of your offer, just input them in that video because then the people won't ask anymore.
Yes.
So
It
nice.
actually works. So nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hope
We
that
answered,
helped.
right?
Yeah.
We got this covered. Cool. Done. As a beginner, should I include setup fee in the outreach copy or during the call? What's the right setup fee? This is a very loaded question, very hard to respond, especially if I have not any more context than that. Do we get access for the VIP? You have VIP access literally as we're talking, like as we speak. This is really cool. Like, the offer is really cool, man. Like, my my fingers itch from increasing the price. So so this is cool. Mike, hi John. Got a longer, more specific question for you. Thank you very much. Oh my god. Okay, let's go through this. Wait, before I go through this, let's see what this is. Okay, more like a general question from Andre, but might be interesting to hear. I know you're from Germany, but your English is really solid. How did you get on this level? I assume not just from school. For someone to improve his skills in this regard to reach out to English speaking clients in the future, would you recommend deliberately practice or just start reaching out and speaking in real sales situations until it becomes solid, even if the first attempts might kill your sale? Bro, give me 1 second. I'll try to find one document that's gonna show you something. I hope I find it because I didn't plan this out. So how would I search for this? I'll find this, and it's gonna be awesome. Might also be that I don't find it at all. Could also happen. No, probably won't be able to find it. What could I search for? Okay, fuck it. Probably can't find it. But in terms of learning English like properly without accent, if I can even assume, or at least, what do you call that? Not perfect, that my English is lacking right now. Funny. Yes. But without going too deep on this, because it's actually pretty simple, what I did was I recorded a bunch of sales calls of mine. That's one. So I had sales calls in English. I had a spreadsheet which I wanted to pull up where I had all the questions that I wanted to ask, like my qualification questions in the spreadsheet per sales call. And then underneath, like far underneath, I had a small table with like 3 columns. And those columns were what was good, what was bad, what's the action item. And if I say what was good, bad, and action item, I only mean in regards to language. I don't even talk about the sales call. Like for me personally, the sales call was not that important because I didn't expect to close it because my English was terrible, like as compared to today. So I went through, I think, at least 20 sales calls just within that script before I stopped taking note of what I should change about my language. And then on top of that, I think on my iPhone in total, I have over 40 gigabytes of voice memos. So I talk to myself a lot, only in English. And whenever I had a problem, I had to solve it in English. And at some point, you start thinking in English as well. And maybe by happenstance, you will also improve your accent. So it's really a volume problem. Really. Like, I wish it was more, like, it was fancier than that, but it is really not. Leon, we talked about this while we were while I was on a walk. We had a phone call.
Mm.
How did you solve that?
I think the biggest part that you already mentioned is just listening to yourself. That's the part that people skip all the time. It's like I remember when I wanted to learn English, I just switched everything in my life to English where I could. Like I started watching everything on English. My phone was English, my settings English, everything. So I had no choice. I actively like refused unless I had to speak German to people. I'd always speak English and think in English too. And then the biggest part was listening to sales calls, like sales call recordings, because then you hear yourself, and a lot of people don't like hearing themselves. That's normal.
I had that too.
Yeah, but it goes away at some point.
I almost forgot. I had that too. I didn't
And then
like.
you hear yourself, and you're like, "What is this? What am I doing?"
Why
I
do
sound
you sound
weird.
so weird?
Yes. Yeah, but it's extremely like I like this question because a lot of people don't think about this.
Yeah.
English is so extremely important.
And it is also easier than you think.
Yeah. Like if you have a heavy accent, try to get rid of it. It's
Like,
only gonna help you. There's only benefits to that.
yeah. Imagine you look like Amjad and you have an accent. You're cooked. I do. Look, my brother, he knows. If you look like Amjad and you have an accent, you're cooked. If you look like Amjad, you don't have an accent, you are cooking. That's the thing. Like it changes so much about the perception because he's not the first person that doesn't look British to be in Britain. Of course not. But if he had an accent, he would immediately be grouped to the people that have accents, and that's a bad group. And in general, a lot of the skill issues that come in life are literally volume issues. If you just violently change all the settings or your phone language, your laptop's language, the videos you watch, the YouTubers you follow, if you change all of that to English speaking, bro, I swear to God, if after that, like after a year, you only speak English and you only listen to English content and you listen back to yourself and you give yourself feedback after a year, if you can't speak English, then maybe there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
But
Also, another thing that helped me is listening to speeches of some people that are really good at articulating themselves.
Yeah.
I think it was even like those TED Talks, or how they're called. People are nice.
Nice.
People are extremely, like, most of the people there are good at speaking. So you just listen to them in the background. You get used to how it sounds,
Yeah.
and then you compare that to yourself. You also learn a lot of new words. So yeah.
Plus, let me actually make a recommendation, like an app. It's called Bold Voice. I never used that too much. I used it after after I already fixed the problem. It's called Bold Voice. Let me put it in the chat. Unfortunately, I found this after I fixed the problem. Yes, I even hated listening to myself when I had WhatsApp memos. This is so real. WhatsApp memos, I never wanted to re-listen to mine. Now I only listen to mine because of habit. It sounds weird, but I re-listen to every single audio that I make. You just have to do it. And for the English-speaking people, we're talking about this as if this is a big deal, but because it is a big deal if you're not English-speaking, or at least not on a native level. Try Bold Voice. I think it's super expensive. In like, if you're tight on money, which I get, but super worth it to fix your accent. Yes. With that said, let's move on. I was trying to avoid this question, but let's move on to this behemoth of a question. Hey Brady, I just saw you joined. Welcome. Good to have you, man.
What's up?
That's nice. Where are you calling from? This looks super American.
Yeah, no, I'm in Houston.
Okay. Good to see. Yeah, I see the cardboard walls, and I'm like, yeah. Nice to have you, mate.
Yeah,
Yes,
thanks, you too.
we're currently covering questions, so we covered a lot. We're going to cover a couple more. We have this behemoth of a question, and I want to go through this right now. Got a longer, more specific question to you. Potato companies. Yes, okay. A close friend recently became a co-owner of a potato company in Cyprus. I think American people don't even know where that is. Can you confirm, Brady?
Cyprus.
See, that's what I mean.
I don't know. That's on the other side of the map, dude. I think a UFC fighter's from there or something, though, right?
Probably. I have no idea. I just know where. Yeah, I just work here, bro. Okay, good. My prejudice has been confirmed. His role is exports. The potatoes are sold by the container, and he gets paid on a commission per container. Okay. He offered me a cut if I help him find buyers for potatoes. Okay, good money. Now, man asked me because he knows I study in the UK and suggested I could go ask around if anyone is interested. He has no idea of my marketing background. I want to come back to him with a way better system than just me running around like a headless chicken in the UK. Although that's probably not too bad of an idea. Done some very basic research and figured that the target audience is probably fresh produce, wholesalers, underserved markets. Interesting. Never thought of that. Supermarket chains and large food service distributors. Now, this is where I got stuck. I only have worked with businesses on a local level. Companies are huge. Well, first I thought, how do we reach them? Dude, you're in the perfect school for this. Probably makes sense to find whoever handles procurement and purchasing at each place, and then hit them up via cold email, cold call, or LinkedIn. And now, what's our offer? I want something low threshold, so maybe I thought maybe asking if it's okay to send over a one-pager with specs, etc. Okay, this is super simple, bro. This is super simple. Also, by the way, like, to make this long question very short, you could have just said, I need to sell potatoes to wholesalers. How do I do this? And I would immediately give you the answer. So we were running a very similar campaign where we didn't sell potatoes, but we sold like islands and like to ultra high net worth individuals, like islands, expensive real estate, entire complexes, or like apartments and whatnot. It's very much the same script. It's literally, hey, we have this type of potato in these sizes and quantities. We can deliver them to you by the container. It's X per container. Do you want some more info? And that's literally the emails that you send out to all of these people. and you send them out in masses. And if you get a 50% commission, you could probably get this guy, the potato man, you can get him to give you or pay or cover the outreach. And if you do it right, you can send out a fuck ton of emails for under $1,000 a month. And all the info as to how to do that, Classroom. Super simple. Yes. I would definitely do that. Like this looks like a very profitable endeavor. I would do this. Yeah, I would do this. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We covered this. We didn't cover that yet. We're gonna cover this. Yes. Dude, we're almost done with the questions. So nice. By the way, next time, very important. Next time, I'm probably not gonna ask you to ask questions before the live call. Just come to the live call with your questions so we can like talk back and forth. I think that's way cooler because I will answer all questions of yours. Brady is also important for you. Like if you have questions, you can just literally ask them in the general chat. And then we will both go through all the questions of yours and answer if they're solid with a video response, like a Loom video. So you get like hands-on, like direct support, which is quite cool. So that's that. But let's cover the last couple of questions from Zeba, and then I think we can call it a day, which is super cool. Dude, first live call done. We have started this 6 or 7 days ago. First live call. It's looking awesome, man. Yes. So Zeba, I have no idea how many questions you asked. So let me just quickly check. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I guess I start with this. Second and my last question, because I don't want to spam. I'm struggling big time on getting my Looms to convert into meetings. I think it's offer, not qualified structure of the Loom. Boils down to the basics. I don't know what my bottleneck is. Yeah, we just covered this. So still targeting, change the targeting. That's number one. Implement the feedback that I gave you to your Loom video. We did that in DMs. So you have that information. And in terms of tonality vibe, fuck that. I think if you have a vibe that looks professional, that's the best thing you can do. I don't know what phone you have, but maybe I don't know if you have a Mac or not. You could use this as your camera, which is super cool. That's one. And if you find a way to improve audio to the max, that's probably your biggest lever. Like if you wanted to improve anything about like the vibe of the video, improve audio. Like audio is super important. That's probably the first thing. And then don't just read off of the slides. And if you want to have slides, only have one idea or one thing that you're saying per slide. Yes, that means you have like 60 slides, but that's all good because every single sentence you switch slides. So it's more interactive. That's usually a pretty good thing. Yes. Leon, do you want to comment on that?
No, not really. I think targeting is the biggest thing. You can
Okay.
do anything. If you reach the right people, then it's going to work.
True. Average Loom sent to booking rate, Leon.
I have no idea.
Good.
So we know the booking rate from the positive response, but the Loom, I don't know.
Yeah.
It should be like 80+% from positive responses if you actually implement the whole system.
Provided offer, targeting, script, etc. is solid. And if it's not, it's probably not going to be 80%.
Yes. And if you don't know how, you're in the perfect place.
Yes. Yeah, if you don't know how to record proper Looms, we'll cover that as well. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's all.
That's pretty cool. Do we have any more questions in the chat in here?
Yo, can I ask one?
Yeah, of course.
Sweet. I literally just joined like 8 seconds ago, and I just saw y'all were live, and I joined.
Cool.
But I'm asking because I was watching a video on lead to booking rate, and it's been like our biggest thing to tackle for a long time. We get like 200 plus interested replies a day on Instantly, but
Cool.
right now we have like it's like 7% lead to booking rate, and so we end up with like less than 20 calls a day from it. And so that's my big thing right now is just trying to figure out how we can up our lead to booking rate.
Mm-hmm. What are you
Right
selling?
now, what am I sending, you said?
What are you sending / what are you selling?
Yeah, so I sell Google review like management. So we help people remove negative reviews, get new positive reviews, and it's like a software company. And then we send about 50, 60,000 cold emails a day. and yeah, we end up with like 20 book calls a day usually.
Interesting. I was actually sales rep for exactly the same type of service agency.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
What was it called?
It's German. It's called, like, if you translate it, it's called Delete 24.
Oh, okay, cool, nice.
So they were mostly deleting Google reviews, and dude, they were sending way fewer emails than you. But I also heard from them in general, like that the competition in the US is way crazier in terms of like Google review deletion. I don't know if you can confirm, but that's what I heard from them. Let me ask this: what does your general script look like? Like, roughly, what's the framework?
Yeah, so we reach out to people that have negative reviews, and then we basically talk about the review in the email, and then get them interested in booking a call, so that we can help them remove that review, and then also get more like interested reviews.
Okay, and most of these are obviously local businesses. Otherwise, the reviews wouldn't matter that much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, bro, I'll tell you how we did it. So we sent out emails. We literally said, "Hey, do you want to have these X amount of reviews removed?" Then they will say yes. Or like, actually, no. We asked, "Do you want to have these X amounts of negative reviews deleted because they're I don't know, they're in category defamation and whatnot." Like,
Yeah.
do you want them removed? Yeah. And then they would say, and then we would literally offer, "Can we send you an offer for deleting those reviews?" And then people would say yes. And then we would literally send the offer and call them up immediately as soon as they positively responded. And then on the call, this is actually how Leon and I met. Fun fact, this is actually how we met. We were attending a business event, and I was sitting at the hotel in my room, and I was dialing away all the positive responses that we got for that specific service. And every single time we got a positive response, I immediately prepared the offer, sent it over, and while sending, I was already dialing.
Got it. So you were closing on you weren't doing a sales call, like a Google Meet or anything?
No sales call. No, not at all. How much do you charge per deletion?
We don't charge per deletion. We charge on like a monthly basis. We charge $250 a month.
Okay. So it's like an ongoing thing. Like, whenever new stuff comes up, you delete it.
Yeah, exactly. We charge it like a SaaS would.
Okay. Because what they were doing is, like, you pay a one time for all deletions that happen today, and then you can subscribe at a lower, like way lower ticket. Things like maybe $150.
Yeah.
Something like that on a monthly. But maybe that's also worth offering. Maybe, I don't know. But in general, I would just send them over, send them in an offer. It seemed to work pretty well for us because they closed a fuck ton of deals. And by the way, this is how we met. I literally closed a deal when he came into my hotel room. We just wanted to hang out afterwards. I was like, "Come in, come in." I'm just like, I'm talking on the phone right now, and I closed that deal right in front of him. That was pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, that's funny.
That was funny, yeah. But yeah, I would not have a sales call.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, we do a great job though now with our sales calls. We have like over 50% close rate. It's just that
No
like,
one
I
does.
think we've dialed everything in. I don't know about taking out a sales call.
Maybe
What's your current process, if I can, John,
Yeah.
did you want to say? What's your current process? Like you said, the lead to booking rate is low. So lead meaning you already sent the email and they replied with interest and now you don't book them, or?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so I consider like an opportunity on Instantly a lead.
Okay. And so what do you do as soon as they respond?
So we have a AI that replies back to them and then follows up with them additionally, and that's it though. We've done warm calling. The issue is like the pickup rates aren't great on local businesses, and like overall just like getting to the decision makers and stuff was difficult. Like only like 5-10% of the time could we actually get on the phone with the right person.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
What phone number are you using?
Like local phone numbers?
Yeah, like
Twilio or?
Yeah, Twilio. Like, what are you using to dial?
It's called Lead Connector. It's like a smaller company.
JHL?
No. Oh wait, no, not Lead Connector. Lead Hero. I don't know if you know, there's a guy named Justin. He does like a warm calling agency.
No idea what it is.
And do you use local numbers for the area code so they actually match, or just one number?
Okay. Have you ever checked if your number gets like flagged as spam whenever you call someone?
No. I mean, our pickup rates are kind of the same. They're like,
Do you know the number?
yeah. Our pickup rate is 27% answered by a human.
Okay. And when do you call these people from the response you get?
I haven't been doing it, but like we usually would call them as soon as they come in. But we stopped doing it just because it wasn't really like yielding that many bookings.
Yeah.
Man, the biggest like thing that I have in mind, like the probably the most probable thing that would fix this is just not getting them on sales calls, because I was selling to local businesses a lot. So has Leon and a couple other people on the call. They just don't want to jump on calls, man. Like I swear to God, they just don't want to jump. Yeah, if they jump on calls, awesome. But if you get only 7% of leads on calls, that's wild.
Yeah.
So maybe that's my suggestion for now. Because we also did some re-engagement campaigns. Maybe take out the 93% that never respond. Send them an offer asking them to sign. It sounds stupid, but maybe it's just Germans, because Germans love paperwork. So if you send them paperwork, you're immediately legitimate. I don't know if it's the same with US, like with Americans. I don't know. I doubt it, but maybe it's worth a try. But other than that, did you say you're sending a video to book a call?
No.
It's an AI response, right?
Yeah. It's like an AI that responds.
What do you say in that response, or the AI itself?
Well, it's different for every single lead. I'd say like the biggest issue though is like the people that are asking about pricing. Like if we tell them like it's custom pricing, it goes nowhere. And if we tell them the cost, it goes nowhere. So like, and that's like half the people.
Yes. Okay. Let's do the following. I think this is super solvable. Let's do the following. Feel free to just like screenshot a bunch of responses that the AI has sent over.
Yeah.
And just put them into the group. Let's just have a chat. And then if push comes to shove, we can jump on a Zoom call and help you out.
Okay, bet. No, I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's do that. This is super solvable. Like you send out so many emails. Like as soon as we test something and it fails, we can just run the next test.
Yeah, because I feel like that's part of the thing is like the testability of this is like for me so far has been difficult, because if I change like my reply agent's prompt, like I'm changing 100% of the leads, and then like I don't know how it's gonna affect it, you know? Like if I change something and then it goes down, it's like
but it's operation. This is super solvable. Like I know the feeling that you just you change one prompt and change it for everyone, but super solvable. It is super. Yeah, we're good.
All right, but so you want me to throw some of the replies of my interested replies and then what we said back to them?
Yeah, right after this call, I'll make a post directly targeting you. I'll just give you a list of things that I need.
Okay, bet. Yeah, I'll do it right now.
Okay, cool.
A really solid question, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Dude, I didn't expect you to delete Google reviews as well. That's funny. Yes. Okay. Cool. We overshot by a little. Hope you guys don't mind. With that said, I would wrap it up right here. If you have any friends that you want to invite, you know where to find the affiliate thingy. You can basically go to your settings over here, and if you click settings, it will just immediately give you the actual invitation link. You get 40% commissions based on like whenever someone converts. So if you refer 3 people, not only do you get everything for free, but also you get some money, which is quite cool. Yes. So with that said, I'll wrap it up right here. Leon, do you have anything else?
No, I just really appreciate everyone being here. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's so cool. I have 6 people. This is wild.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad to be on the first call. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
All right.
By the way, Zega,
at 2 a.m.
Up late. That is super cool.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I'm gonna dip now.
Yes.
All right.
Take care. See you then. Bye bye.